we're back. Wish it was like CR Anarchy's phone, because like CR Anarchy, he could pause his in mid recording, and he could swap the camera mount round in mid recording.
Oh, what's that?
What?
Blanket here.
What?
I'm stuck. Come on.
Mum looked gutted then.
No, that's right.
Depressed, nay. Depressed, nay. Depressed, aka depressed Tyler Green.
Missy Moo?
But he wanted to sneak round. Look,
But he wants
where even is it?
pieces.
Where even is it?
Oh,
Yeah.
I really wanted these.
I was cracking that Lewis's face there. Like that photo.
What's that?
Probably one of my favourites. The face. So,
Funny because that little vein is there.
sticking out your shirt.
What's this?
I don't know. Just,
Home Alone 1.
Would he?
Oh, yes, let's go.
you knew what I was putting on there.
Ah, that's what we want.
Well, no, it says Fred.
I bet
Fred
it's
Claus.
on here, not number one.
Why did you put Fred Claus?
Because I was looking for Fred Claus. Why is it still on there? I was looking for Fred Claus but couldn't find
I
it.
wonder why she couldn't find Home Alone. She put Fred.
I didn't realise that last search was still on.
I'm not going down. It's like coming up to
2 o'clock.
come on for 11 o'clock. Look.
It's like half 10.
We'll be here in a minute.
No.
I'm joking.
Yeah.
Right, we're going to read.
I hope he comes when I'm deep asleep, if I even get sleep.
He'll only come when you're deep asleep.
He knows when you're awake,
So, yeah.
and he knows when you're
Panicking.
asleep.
Yeah, which is quite creepy because it's
Yeah,
like
it is.
stalking you.
Yeah, with the Krampus.
Well, thanks for that.
I played
Dad.
Krampus on
I'm
Dreams.
joking.
No, I played Krampus on Dreams.
I'm joking.
Aggressive,
I don't even
innit?
know how long's not
Aggressively scary. You have to collect these, what is it, like these
I can't
snow
remember.
orbs or something you have to collect. Aggressive, like Krampus, there's...
We
who
don't
else?
have Home Alone. It's always the Grinch, like how the Grinch stole Christmas. The Grinch animated. It's annoying. Really annoying.
Huh?
Funny because it's new.
It's really annoying because it's always love
Marvel.
holidays. Like
Mixed signals from nowhere. I'm going to read you a book, so stay there and chill.
That's how one of my bottom right chips.
Guardians of the Galaxy had just
Yeah,
landed
see?
on the space station
Eating a mini
called
fella.
Nowhere,
What?
where an argument erupted
Yeah.
between Star-Lord and
Yeah.
Drax.
Minifilm.
Always have arguments.
That's when
You never
that
have,
was
you
playing
never
me
have my
after
back,
the
shouted
one that I
Star-Lord.
had out. Because I was thinking that was playing me up, but then when I was eating the mini pizza, I was at. And then,
Why would I have your
come out,
back?
I was at.
Shouted Drax.
Yeah.
And
You're
then-
being
and then
ridiculous.
I
Leave me
was
alone.
completely fine after that.
Don't think I won't fight you.
So I finished the
I'm not
mini
scared of you, said Star-Lord,
pizza, it stopped me pain.
scoffing. What are they arguing about? Bro, Groot needs to be like this in reality. Oh, and he is, after what I saw in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3.
you need to watch that if you haven't.
Is it 3?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just then, a
Big
distress alarm went
Jacked,
off.
like,
I didn't know you took these pictures.
Saved by the bell,
Rooted.
thought Star-Lord. It's coming right from here.
You took
I know.
these photos.
Which ones?
Wrong voice. This is what I do all the time. They never put the voices of who's saying it before, so I have to guess. It's coming right from here, on nowhere, said Rocket curiously. Well, isn't somewhere or nowhere? Is it somewhere or nowhere? Frowned Drax impatiently. Star-Lord's hot temper flared.
Why?
It's somewhere or nowhere, obviously.
Is it hot?
Drax was furious with Star-Lord.
Is it?
Star-Lord's
Yeah,
comment,
I love it. It's how
but he
it's
knew
actually-
they had a job to do.
Sweet chilli sounds quite nice, but
Oh.
everyone
Leave
says
it on your
lots
plate
of
for a minute.
Iron Man's
Is
there.
it going in the kitchen?
As soon as
Kitchen, yeah.
listen to this nostalgic music, guys.
No, go on, go on.
As soon as the Guardians stepped out of their ship, they were shocked to discover Iron Man firing deadly blasts at a building. Iron Man might be our friend, yelled Star-Lord, but we can't let him destroy the space station. Really, Thor's in everyone. I love it. Major. I love. You're gonna see the true Thor voice in me. I don't know if I have a good Thor voice or not. I'm not sure.
You just did it.
The heroes were dodging Iron Man's fiery blasts when a voice boomed overhead. Need a hand? It was the mighty Thor, who was also responding to the distress alarm. The one man I'm paying attention to. Monster. Look at him. Thor, that's comics immortal. Thor.
I'm
Thor
just gonna be
swung
here.
his hammer to deflect one of Iron Man's powerful repulsor blasts. What are you waiting for? Yelled Rocket. You'll see, said Thor. In 3, 2, 1. At that moment, a green blur slammed into Iron Man.
Really buff
Nothing could stop the Hulk. There's no other big buff monster like me out there. Iron Man's a puny tin man. Thor's just a god who thinks he's mighty.
It's funny
He should call himself Frosted Flakes.
when
It's like KFC, but it's different.
it's funny when he does that Hulk voice.
With the
Big monster.
faded
Sit,
group in the
sit.
background. Big monster.
Really funny.
Going in the
Yeah,
bin.
Mum said she's got some.
Hulk smash! Roared Hulk as he squished Iron Man into the ground. I believe you've met the Hulk,
Chicken burger.
said Thor.
Had like
I am Groot, whispered
I
Groot to
don't
Rocket.
think so.
You'll want to talk, replied Rocket, who was the only one ever understood what Groot was saying. You're pretty weird looking yourself. Star-Lord turned to Drax. Now let's settle our fight. Guys, said Gamora, one of you needs to end this now. It takes two to tango.
Question
Star-Lord.
Peter Quillface.
Really doppelganger. No, really,
Well, hold up. Show it again.
really skinwalker.
Really Peter Quill.
Aggressive.
face. Really angry.
Colgate teeth of Drax. I'm joking. We're gonna get Gunther. That's Gunther. Popcorn.
I don't know how to practice your face. I've never done this once in my whole life.
I will never dance with you, shouted Drax. Wait, Drax, said Gamora. I think you're misunderstanding what Star-Lord means when...
Congratulations, you're an idiot. I'm not an idiot. Oh, really? You're completely helpless. Everyone has to do
It's all I'm going to point out. Is right there. No one
Really
else.
buff. Like,
a lot smaller than
big monster. Literally.
Friends, interrupted Thor as he received an urgent call through his communicator. I think you'll want to hear this. It's Tony Stark. But if you're talking to Tony Stark, then who's that? Asked Gamora, pointing to the figure beneath Hulk's hand.
Oh yeah.
Really well.
Only one way to find out, said Star-Lord. He bent down to open Iron Man's helmet. The hero's gasped. There was no one inside the suit.
Really ghost.
The suit's empty, cried Star-Lord. Or
Ultron.
Picture of her, she's got all the stuff like that. Put in the bag.
That's what I'm trying to tell you, explained Tony Stark through Thor's communicator. That is the space drone I keep on the Menelio for deep space missions. Jarvis just told me that it's malfunctioning. You could say that, Star-Lord, said Star-Lord.
He should be good for a couple weeks.
Let's get this suit
Really
back to
goddamn
Tony.
buff.
Let's get this suit back to Tony for repair, said Thor. It's
There's
not the
no
only
one
thing
buffer.
that needs repairing, said Gamora.
He is way too like big monster. Like he's
Big monster! Aggressively!
Don't you know how to knock a phlegm wad?
what happened?
Hulk got too buffed.
I don't want to sleep on the high bed. I have something to drink.
He wants to get even buffer
Let you
and like
sleep in my room. If
he
you're
wanted he
wrong,
stabbed
I
Super
might
Soldier Serum in it and Bad Hulk Serum in it.
Aggressive.
And Immortal Hulk Serum in it. He literally exploded muscle everywhere.
Who's he?
Really violent. Really guts and stuff.
South Bend shovel Smith? That's him.
back in 58.
Your friendship needs repairing too. Drax thinks you mean he literally needs to have your back. Drax looks confused.
Well, if he's a shell slayer, how come the
You're
cops
back.
didn't arrest him?
You're small and weak. Star-Lord hung his head in shame. Sorry, man, it's a figure of speech. I don't really think you need my back. I guess we're all a little mixed up today.
What's he doing now?
Really no
Villa.
boss. Really just Star-Lord and Drax arguing.
I'm sorry.
Really wrong. Alright. First.
The big monster muscle showing up. Look. Boom. And one more.
That was a fun comment.
Spider-Man. Spider-Man was always interesting. The Widow's Sting. Want to be the bosses for this? Spider-Man was casually swinging through the streets of New York City. It was the weekend and crime fighting had been kind of quiet. Not that he was complaining. Sometimes a superhero could use a nice day of just wall crawling and web slinging. Looking down, he thought he saw a familiar face in the shadows. He swung over to take a closer look and saw Black Widow. Hey Widow, making the rounds? Asked Spidey. I'm having a slow day, how about you? At first, Black Widow looked surprised to see him, but then she smiled. I guess it's a rather light day, isn't it? She agreed. Spider-Man noticed she was staring at something. He followed her gaze to the Avengers Tower in the distance.
Where are you going to put that?
If you're looking to head home, I could give you a ride. He offered. Spidey stopped. Black Widow smiled widened. Yes, thank you. We wanted to see the Avengers again. Hopefully there's a villain in it. Again? Thought Spidey. Black Widow's an Avenger. Wouldn't she be there all the time? But Spider-Man, not being an Avenger himself, shrugged it off. Black Widow climbed onto Spider-Man's back. Hold on, he said, as they swung towards the Avengers Tower. They arrived. Spider-Man placed his hand on the security door scanner. Avengers guest, Spider-Man. Identity confirmed. Welcome. The computerized voice said. What a friendly building, noted Spidey. The doors opened and Spider-Man began to walk inside. Black Widow started to follow, but Spider-Man stopped her. Black Widow lifted her cold eyes and Spider-Man's spider sense tingled. Don't you have to check in? He asked. Of course, said Black Widow, placing her hand nervously on the security scanner. The alarm began to sound. Identity unknown. Intruder alert. Intruder alert. Black Widow, or whoever this imposter was, suddenly raised her arms and shot the scanner with her wrist blasters. Hey, that was a very friendly computer. You didn't have to blow it up like that, fake Widow, said Spider-Man. The Black Widow imposter lunged at Spider-Man. She was trying to get into the Avengers Tower. Spider-Man fired a web towards her, but fake Widow vaulted through the air and landed gracefully on her feet behind the webbed window.
Maybe it's Chameleon.
Might be. There are
Was
rare
he
villains.
kidnapped?
Thanks for the ride, Spider-Man. You even held the door for me. Such a gentleman. Fake Widow ran towards the open door, only to have slammed it in her face. I guess you're not on the guest list, said Spider-Man. Frustrated Fake Widow blasted the doors, but they still didn't budge. Keep knocking, I don't think they're gonna let you in, said Spider-Man. The pair continued to fight. When a familiar-looking shield blocked one of the blasts meant for Spider-Man, another bolt of energy came shooting down from above, landing next to Fake Widow's feet.
Kevin, you're such a disease.
Spider-Man looked up to see two of his Avenger friends coming to his aid. It was Captain America and Iron Man. Boy, am I glad to see you guys, said Spidey. Oh, and even though it looks like that it's not Black Widow, we know, replied Captain America. The real Black Widow is away on a secret mission. Another giveaway. Is this Widow trying to blast you? Said Iron Man as he flew down to face whoever was impersonating their fellow Avengers. Fake Widow flipped and dodged Cap's shield, firing her wrist blasters at Iron Man.
Excellent.
If you'll excuse me, this one's a little
If only you'd stepped aside and let me through the spider form, she said.
I spoke to your husband already. And don't worry about your home.
Wonder if it's going to show who it is.
Maybe.
Sorry. Rules are rules. I don't want to lose to my guest. I don't want to lose my guest pass, joked Spidey, dodging another one of Fake Widow's deadly blasts. Iron Man dived down, but the imposter was too fast. She flipped over the hero and grabbed onto his back.
Third floor.
Shouldn't give rise to strangers, Iron Man, she cried.
We'll put him somewhere else. I'm sorry. It's too
But he
late.
metal.
Get upstairs.
If it was your kid, you'd be like, oh.
Suddenly, Captain America's shield flew from behind and struck the imposter in the back of the knees, knocking her to the ground with a thud. Swinging into action, Spider-Man quickly webbed her hands together, jamming her wrist blasters. I think it's time we find out who's behind the Black Widow mask, Spider-Man
I'd feel pretty sad if you
said
woke up tomorrow morning
curiously.
and you didn't have a family.
No, it wouldn't.
Spider-Man removed the imposter's wig, and the foe's entire body changed. It was the pale-faced criminal Chameleon.
What? But he was. I told you it was Chameleon.
He was a master of disguise, and his suit gave him the ability to look like anybody. He almost caused a lot of trouble pretending to be Black Widow, said Spidey. I would have gotten away with it too, snarled the villain, if it wasn't for you, Spider-Man.
Really like Scooby-Doo.
Yeah. As Iron Man flew away with the comedian, Spider-Man turned to Cap. I hope this doesn't mean I'm banned from the Avengers Tower. Cap laughed. You're always welcome here, son. Spidey
Proud
was
father.
relieved. Good. Can we go inside now? Avengers Tower has the best video games and snacks in town. And we have done the reading. We're probably just going to watch Home Alone and eat some lunch now, so I'll probably be back with the recording after when we're about to get there. So
I thought she was having a fit.
see you then. I've cut it.
Alright. See ya. See ya.